Hello.
Oh,
Yeah, we're back. My microphone is a bit loud now, but we should be back. My microphone disconnected. So
you. Oops.
a good start. I don't know if Streamlabs recorded the desktop audio because it also tuned out a little bit for me. So let's do that again. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Great.
Ish.
How does it feel to be at your... Is this actually your first time commentating a VOR race?
Yes, it is.
It is! Oh! Special night then.
Special indeed.
Are you looking forward to it?
Like always. Like always.
Well, should be we should be in for a classic. I mean, it's the Baku Grand Prix. It's sports. The notoriously more aggressive tier out of the two. So I'm expecting some great stuff to happen. I mean, we also have a pretty competitive grid today. We have Ryan Kennedy, we have Yelda Bemmers, we have Dog, we have Ditch, Tyke, however you want to call him. Okay, so let's go on with Frederick, who I believe is the first car. Or is it Ryan Kennedy actually? No, it's Frederick.
Oh, just seen a Mercedes. Don't know which one. I think it's Dennis behind. Getting all out of shape.
If that's Dennis, he's not doing very well. Who do you got for the win?
Honestly, I'm gonna wait to make any sort of predictions. So I've sort of seen the qualifying order.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Ooh, Frederick just invalidated his lap time. Let's go on board with Dennis then. He's behind him. But I'm going with Dennis. Dutch Glory all the way.
Oh, I like it. Spotting number 13, I think.
Yes, as
Sharing
usual.
Pastor Maldonado's old number. So I'm expecting some great things.
Same energy.
Cool.
But different. I see Keegan is in the chat. Yeah, Dennis is the Dutchie. Dennis is also the one who was commentating the Monday race, in case you've seen that one. Dennis goes P1 with a 137.5. I believe that's already quicker than Club Pole. Pietra goes a bit behind it.
Wow.
Is that Duxie? Yeah. Duxie has an invalidated lap time. Ryan Kennedy then. No, it's KKX. Oh no, it's Ryan Kennedy. Ryan Kennedy goes second fastest. With Yelda Bemmers right in between, and I need to get up the fastest lap gap because that's way better. I see the two Red Bulls of Kolkier and Dog. Kolky goes 5th fastest. Dog goes P2.
Oh, this is getting close here between the top three.
That's pretty
Very
close,
tight.
especially if you consider that this is one of the longest tracks of the calendar.
Less than a 10.
Ooh,
And
it gets even
3,000
closer.
from Thaig to Dennis. Just bringing it up, the club poll was 138.379. So at the moment that would put you P7.
Yeah, I don't think there was a pretty good qualifying session for club because half of the grid forgot that the timer was running out. As KKX goes P9, who I also believe is Dutch, but I'm not sure. I see a Mercedes in the wall.
Mercedes stopped. It's, I think,
Velen.
Oh, he's done a full Mojave here.
He is. Ah, he's back out again. A Tunbridge, I don't know who that is. We all know Ty is winning, so might as well go home. Joke's on you, you're already home. I'm rooting for my Alpine friends and Dennis. Well, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Hoping Yeltney gets the win, you know, Aston Martin, you know, we're all in it together there.
The big
Aston
W.
Martin. Aston Martin got the big W, hopefully, on Monday. Hoping for the same today. Really hoping for that big W.
Let's see, we're on board with, oh, top CGG into the castle section. I think he's going to get some traffic right in front of him. Hopefully those guys will get out of his way. Boneless to the side. Boneless on an outlap, never mind. And I think that's Mario. No, that couldn't be Mario. I think it's Dux. Oh, top CGG is going to get a massive slipstream if he catches up to Dux in time. Don't think he will though.
I don't have the sector times. He's on purple in sector 2, I think.
Yeah, that's a glitch.
I think he's too far. Typical Codemasters.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit too far away. I'd maybe try and get something off of that McLaren.
Yeah, but not too much. I think that will be P7.
P3.
P3.
Oh, this is very close.
It was pretty close last time out, so I'm expecting it to be pretty competitive.
Top 3 separated by thousands. So you're not like real Formula 1, you know. This is actually
better.
Close and competitive. Although a Mercedes is still currently on pole.
Yeah, but that's because Dennis couldn't choose his car. Well, he could, but he wasn't there to pick it. I don't like that you can't see in which ERS mode someone is anymore. You just have to take a wild guess.
I'm going to assume everyone's using the same sort of ERS mode.
Well, it's in hot lap or none. So you have to look at the ERS percentages. Frederick goes P6. I think that's Vellum. Goes for another lap. Dennis behind him. Oh, in front of him. Just started this lap. Ferrari Pietrek on a out lap, it seems.
Cigar now coming around the final turns and onto the straight.
In the Alpine, so that's... Oh! Dux goes P1 with a 1:37. Oh my god. Top CGG just went fastest.
Unless P10.
Okay, so let's look at the gap between the first few. So basically the entire top 9 is within 1 second. And Duxie B and Mario still have to set their hot laps. That's pretty insane.
So Duxie B is currently on a hot lap. He's got traffic ahead of Cakex, I think.
Yeah.
Don't know how you pronounce it.
I always say KKX. But it's probably KKX.
We get held up a little bit here through the castle section.
Yeah.
Ferrari backwards.
That's not good. That probably cost him about 1 or 2 tenths. I like his helmet. Gives me a bit of Kimi Räikkönen vibes from the early days at McLaren.
Isn't that not one of the breaking point outlets? Or am I mistaken?
Is it?
No, it kind of looks like one of the breaking point
outlets.
Oh! Frederick.
Quite impressive how we managed to avoid that. But I don't know actually. Isn't the breaking point one with red? Oh, Duxie goes P10, but I don't think that was his best possible.
Oh,
goes out of the way nicely. Everyone is on a lap now. I can't see the timer though.
Oh, we've got about 6 minutes.
Yeah. That's enough. Stelios then. Stelios is the next one to set a hot lap because Kolki invalidated, probably going into the pits. KKX has to hit the apex. Wow, that's bad, Keegan.
Oh,
that's really bad.
He helped me there. He's just missed the apex for probably one of the most important corners.
The one before the Well, the real final corner.
Yeah, the real final corner. I believe he's damaged.
Stelios went second fastest with almost 3 tenths between him and Dennis. Yelda Memes goes into the box. Ryan Kennedy, however, goes
Not
P5.
damage, maybe.
Dennis has an invalidated lap time. Valen.
Oh, here comes Doug in his Red Bull.
Yeah, Valen is also in front, but it looks like he's going into the box as well. Ditch. Ditch for hot lap. P1.
Oh.
And Dog.
Yeah,
From
36
P7
is
into
Dog.
P3.
37 too. Pretty good.
Mario, P12. KKX. Now on a hot lap instead of an out lap. Goes P10. Is that
Mario's
too?
just tapped the wall through turn 2.
Is he on a hot lap now, or is that a hot lap?
I believe so. Mario, he's going
It
quick
looks
for an out lap.
It looks really weird. The cockpit of the Williams with the dashboard mounted on it. Anyway, there is a AlphaTauri going through the final sector of the track, but looks like he invalidated his lap time. Is that KKX? No, it's his teammate Ryan Kennedy, who also invalidated their lap.
Oh, but Mario's hit the wall in the castle section.
No. And also, Alex Stumber says, "See, tie, easy win." Yes.
I got my money on Danol.
Look at the gap between P1 and P2. Ooh, there was
400s, it's still there. I'm putting my money on Danol. You know, he is the greatest driver of all time. No
True.
one drives Malaysia better than him.
I see.
Like that's his track.
Dan is also in chat. And is that the real pronunciation of? I honestly don't know how to pronounce that.
And Mario's coming back into the pits. A few people on their out laps.
Is that Topsy GG? Yeah. Wait, if they are on an outlap right now, that means that they probably won't have time to do another run after this. We only have 3 minutes.
I think they're coming out a bit earlier.
Yeah,
to try and eliminate traffic.
I guess. But I mean, Dennis is pretty close. If you think of that, the guy in first is a real life racing driver.
Good point.
Yeah, good point.
When you've got a real racing driver being pushed by a school child.
I think he's 17 at this point.
Honestly, I've lost track of time.
I was playing Rocket League with some mates last weekend, and there was some guy with 2005 in its username, and it just dawned on me that these guys are 16 years old already. Like 2005 in my mind.
Thanks for making me feel even older.
In my mind, those people feel like 13 at best. As Topsy GG went, oh my god, look at that gap, man. Topsy GG went fastest by 1/1000th of a second.
My days. Oh, you've got Ducks getting some off of Topsy there. Bit of slipstream, bit of the old suck. But yeah, it feels weird to me that kids born in 2010 will now be entering secondary school.
Yes.
Oh, Ducks has lost it there.
Yeah, that's his whole
I think that's his, I don't think he'll get another lap in.
No, definitely not.
He'll have to settle for that 37.5.
Oh, Pietrek! Oh no! I was on board with Pietrek when it happened. Right? Yeah.
Ryan's got a grid penalty.
Yeah, and well deserved. He completely blocked Pietrek, ruining his quali completely. Pietrek stopping on track to led by Corky, who is on a hot lap as well. Let's look at what Ryan Kennedy does. Ryan Kennedy basically went right in the way of Pietrek.
Oh, he's lost his wing as well. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, Pietrek completely. Oh, Ryan Kennedy blocking Corky as well. That's good stuff right there. That's going to be 2 appeals at this rate. Anyway, Corky next across the line into the final sector.
You got Dennis. He's made a mistake, so I think he's going to be settling for that 3rd position.
Let's
Unless
see
he
where
can get another
Corky
lap in.
ends up. P10. So VOR Season 3 Club Champion is currently P10. Ryan Kennedy starts his lap. Is that Frederick? Also starts his lap. Who is on him?
Duxie coming around the final few turns.
Is Duxie the first one to set a hot lap? The next one?
He's about to come over the line. He's probably getting a little bit slipstream from the cars ahead of him.
Yeah, a little bit. Pietrek retired, understandable. Goes PA.
Yeah. Got Ryan Kennedy out there now.
Velen and Dennis. Dennis giving Velen the ultimate slipstream. Velen starts. Oh, he starts his lap. Ooh. There was almost qualifying over for Velen already in turn 1. Oh, let's do it in turn 2 again. Oof. So, Velen got a massive slipstream from Dennis, but it didn't matter. Topsy GG is retired, so that means that Tidge...
Dennis can still get pole.
Is it Tidge or Tyke?
Well, it's technically Tyke, but the TTS pronounced it Tidge, and it's been Tidge to me pretty much ever since.
Okay. So let's.
Well, he's still got a chance of pole.
Yeah, definitely.
Ryan Kennedy's now come out of the final real turn on the circuit. Let's see, he can start no higher than 5th position.
Oof, Dennis reports that he got massive leg spikes in the last lap. So that's why he had to retire. Anyway, Ryan Kennedy, what is he going to do? P7 to P6?
So that'll start him in P11, if my maths is correct.
Yes.
Probably isn't.
That helmet of Tidge looks really good on the Alpine. Anyway, here he comes into P1
and into pole position by over 6/10.
That's massive. That's massive.
Actually, no, about 5/10.
That's still
quite
massive.
The gap. It's in pole position, well earned.
Definitely. Yaldabamas
is coming into the pits. So
Yaldabamas next across the line.
Will he do it? Will he do it? No, he doesn't improve. So
that's unfortunate.
Tidge gets pole position.
What a qualifying. It's like literally last week. Last week we didn't know who's going to come out on pole. And with this time out, Tidge decides to pull out by 0.5 of a second.
And it is sandbagging.
Yes.
Well, that's it. Hoping Denol pulls it up.
Sam asks if this lobby is fucked. No, don't think so. Oh, so apparently Velen decided to brake check Yaldabamas.
Oh.
And is it just me or is KKX on no tires in P13?
KKX is indeed on no tires.
Yeah, impressive. New compound.
New hover car for 2027.
Tactics. How do you feel about the probable new regulations of 4-cylinder engines?
As long as they sound okay, as long as they don't sound like a Honda Civic with a straight piped exhaust, I'm not really bothered.
I think it's actually going to sound a lot closer to that than you might think. Because they want to pump 1,000 horsepower out of those puppies. Well, about 700-800 together with the
assuming the capacity is going to be lower as well.
Yeah.
We're at 1.6 now. I'm assuming they're going to go to like 1 litre. Or they're going to sound like motorbikes.
could you imagine a 0.9 liter 4-cylinder twin turbo Ford engine out of the Ford Fiesta in the Formula 1 car? Oh, that's going to be horrible. Anyway, let's not think of that just yet. We still have a lot of years left before that happens. Let's run through the
more manufacturers.
Well, yeah, the Porsche and Audi are looking into it, so hopefully that means at least 24 cars on the grid. Anyway, let's run through the grid. In P1 with Tej, pretty dominantly with 510s between him and Topsy GG, who is in P2 at the moment. Also not very bad. Dog, currently in P3, told me just before the race that he has never finished a race here, so he's looking for some good points. Probably already happy with P10. In P4 with Dennis, should have been in a Aston Martin but got promoted to the Mercedes. In P5 we have the other AlphaTauri in the name of Stelios Rapace. And in P6 we have Frederick. In P7 we have Dux. In P8 we have Duxy B in the Alfa Romeo. In P9 we have Mario with the other Williams. In P10 with, for him, a disappointing qualifying, said that he was blocked, so we might see some overtaking for Yalt Abamas. In P11 we have Ryan Kennedy, who got a 5-place grid penalty for blocking Pietrek. In P12 we have the first medium runner in the name of Koki, as we see the predicted pit stop strategy. Soft medium is apparently possible. In P13 we see KKX. In P14 we have Boneless. In P15 we got Pietrek after being unable to set a decent hot lap. Expect to see some appeals coming from him. In P16 we have Valen, and in P17, last but not least, on the hard tires we have Renyes, I guess. Anyway, Tyke lines up.
Slow.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's go.
I got the angle right away. Let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and Frederick got a drive-through penalty. Lights are out.
Oh, that's a big jump start. Ty gets away well though.
Goes very well and clean so far. I don't see anything happening too major in the back of the field.
Oh, there's a big accident. Dog is out of the race. I don't know what happened there. I just see him going straight on. I'm not sure if he had contact or anything like that.
Looks like he went straight into the wall. There's a yellow in sector 1, but it appears that people are still driving. Stelios going very wide, has damaged virtual
VSC.
Yeah, virtual safety car. Mario got a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, I think maybe Stelios has
Boneless.
touched him. Oh, Boneless is
around.
Stelios has damage to his front wing, so I believe maybe he's contacted with dogs there.
Yeah, so another 0-point finish for, well, not even finish.
Oh, we got another predicted stop again. We've got soft, medium, hards in the same place.
Nice.
Okay, we're back to green.
Nice. Hello.
Hello.
What happened, dog?
Someone pushed me into the wall.
Okay,
The
so
AlphaTauri?
Oh,
Stelling's completely lost his
crashed
front
into me
wing.
and pushed me into the wall. Yeah, that was it.
okay, well, I was
Stelios.
just talking about. Oh, I got another predicted pit stop strategy saying it's better to pit later
the
for the
one
hard
stop.
tires.
Mediums to hards.
Oh, Velen retired.
I've not seen this yet.
Oh, it's out of the. That's definitely a virtual safety car. That's a very
Maybe a
dangerous
full
position.
safety car. As it's looking now, Dennis is
Ghosted.
ghosted. He's in P8 apparently, although he's currently chasing Duxie for P3.
Persegili says, if this race is as chaotic as it was in Spain, all the finishers will score points. At this point, we're in lap 2 and we already have 2 DNFs. So, yes.
It's pretty close between Topsay and Tidge at the moment.
My
although
leaderboard is
the
completely fucked up.
leaderboard is totally screwed.
Yeah. Oh no, Dennis might have crashed like I did on Monday. Dennis was reporting leg spikes, so it might be down to that. Baku isn't the most stable of maps because of all the buildings and everything. Anyway, Dennis behind Duxie B for P5. No, that should be P4. Kolki and Stelios are not in the lead of this race.
Tidge currently with 90% ERS to the 94 of Topsay.
I want to believe that Topsay is just loose ISOC, but not. Because he
Loose
really
Eyes Off
drives
has just changed
like
his
him.
name.
I don't know why, but all of this, every season, AlphaTauri in sport has the best drivers. I think Stelios is a.
These best drivers pushed me into the wall.
I think Stelios is a backup. Let's just check just to be sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dennis
he is.
Duxie, we've got DRS here. Duxie's going for it. Will he get him in the braking zone? No, he thinks
No.
better of it. Stays behind.
I think Dux's helmet is a one from Breaking Point. With the purple
Yeah,
and
it
everything.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the Devon Butler helmet.
I did see someone driving with the Devon Butler helmet. The black and red one. Oh, someone is around. 2 people actually. KKX as well.
Oh, this is a disaster. It's
How
disastrous.
hasn't there been a safety car yet?
Well, we had like 4 in the club.
Yeah, by now it was already 2 virtual safety cars and 1 safety car.
Maybe it's because club crashes a lot, but I feel like that's a bit of a personal attack on the club.
Well, the past few seasons it was the other way around. Well, not actually on the crashing point of view, but more of the aggressive people crashing each other out. But this season has been pretty equal.
Good.
Duxie goes into the box. There was a very late
Nice.
move, actually.
He undercut. Oh, and he's, I think, spun it in the pits.
He did?
We could see a move for the lead here, maybe, but I believe
No, he's too far.
Topsay is getting a bad exit out of these corners.
And
Just needs
Titch
to
also
stay with
used
him,
a
he can
bit of
just-
ERS.
He just needs to stay with him here. Although the gap between Dennis and Dux is very close here. He's stuck to his rear like glue.
Yeah, but didn't Dennis have damage? Because of a spin, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, some of these angles are really bad.
These broadcast cameras are
Ooh,
pretty.
Ducks and Dennis
boring.
spin
Oh!
both of them, but Dennis worse.
Oh,
that's-
Dennis worse for wear there. Has he got damage? I can't tell.
I
because
think he did. I think he spun and hit the wall at first with his rear right tire, but then smacked into it with his front wing.
Oh, and he's round!
Oh, no!
He's out! He's out of the race! That's got to be a safety car for sure. Joy, yeah,
Safety car. And the safety car is out. There was a pretty big accident for
He
Dennis
just dropped
there.
it out of the exit of turn something.
It turned something, yes indeed. Titch and Topsy both go into the box. Titch used
going for
probably
the-
mediums, I think.
Oh, He's going for the hards.
He is?
He's going to one-stop this race.
Topsy is going for the medium.
Obviously, he's going for the mediums. Could be anyone's game now.
And Topsy, Tiger is on the Tidge, is on the hard tires. And Pietrek decided to carry on. So Pietrek is in the lead.
On the mediums, he might be going for the one-stop as well with the medium hard.
No.
Well, what Topsy needs to do though, he's got the
does
faster
an
tyre here.
absolute Ferrari master plan by staying out on those medium tires. Strategist working wonders at Ferrari at the moment. But
What he needs to do here, though, is he needs to get past Tidge as quickly as possible to make use of the pace advantage he'll have at the start of his stint.
talk about Dux and Yelda Bemmers and Duxie B and Ryan Kennedy and Frederick. All those guys are on fresh medium rubber compared to Tidge being on hard.
Mario also in the box. He's serving a penalty. He's also going to be picking for hard, so I'd say that's his only stop.
Yo.
Hello? Is this Dennis?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, I had rear wing damage from the start. I think someone hit me in the back. So the car was behaving not ideal. And then at some point I hit the wall again on the rear, and it caused then the rear wing was yellow, and then the next corner it was just undrivable. So yeah, that was
Unfortunate.
Some big spinella there.
Yeah, there were people playing bowling in the first lap. It was not too good, and yeah, someone just hit me up the rear, and then I had rear wing damage, and it's really bad to drive. I don't know if you guys have had it, but I was
Only in Korea,
sliding all
yeah,
over the place.
No, just flashback.
I had it in
Just flashback. I wish.
But
So,
how are you
lap
going
4.
to win the race now? Because you were my race win prediction.
I think like Kimmy in 2017. I hope there's a red flag, and I'll just drive out again.
Good point. But then you will have
Kimmy didn't win, but
about two laps to catch up.
Well, you can unlap yourself if there's a red flag.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think everyone starts on the same lap if there's a red flag
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good point.
But
good
4
point.
laps in and already a safety car, so we're going well here. Let's see how long Pietrek can keep the lead on the restart. I'm assuming now that the there's, depending on how long it takes for Vranier and Mario to catch up,
Yeah,
might
they
have
will
another
catch
lap
up.
on the safety car.
I think they will catch up before the caster section. But now that we have our master strategist here, Dennis, what do you think of Tidge's move to the hard tires?
It's not bad, he can go to the end. But, and I think I'm the only one who was going to do soft to medium, because it's really quite a stretch. I was not going to do it anyway, because the rear wing damage, I was sliding
Yeah.
everywhere, so the tires were wearing out. But I think everyone's going to stop again, so, and Tidge is the fastest guy here, so it depends.
Don't count out Topsy just yet, because Topsy has been putting pressure on Tidge for, well, the entire race so far.
Kept the gap, he's kept it within a second, he was pressuring him under the DRS zone.
That's not really difficult, because you gain probably 6/10 or so on the DRS.
Track
so-
just made up of straights.
Yeah, exactly. But, well, it's interesting, because, it's almost a guarantee that there's going to be another safety car.
Yeah,
So, really, I don't think it's the right call to go on hards, because probably he's going to pit again at some point.
Yeah, safety car in this lap, so we'll be restarting the racing momentarily. So
let's look at
board
Pietrek
with
and see what he
Pietrek.
does.
let's see how he backs up the field. He's keeping it rather slow.
Oh, that's a
And
lovely
minimise the
helicopter
amount of
view.
straight line.
Cakes is out.
Hey?
He's crashed.
He binned
He
it.
crashed under the safety car. Takes
He's-
I have a
Special
lovely
kind of person.
helicopter view on the field right now. It's actually pretty good.
I've got just the rubbish cameras
It's
that
a
are
broadcast camera.
So do I, actually. No, it's not. No, it's not a helicopter. It's from some apartment.
I've got like a high up view.
Pietrek is
coming
still
out of the final
waiting.
corner. How long will he wait? When will he
should
restart?
he should go as late as possible to.
Minimize that straight. This is turning it into a Magello situation here. Look at how those cars are
going.
bunched up,
And he's going. Syke
This
was
was quick.
wide awake.
Ryan Kennedy is
Top play a little bit.
overtaking before the line. That's not allowed. And now he's moved in the braking zone.
Ryan Kennedy should get a message
Alongside
from the
here,
game.
Tidge and Pietrek. What's going to happen?
Oh!
Oh, Pietrek's hit the wall. That's got Tobse passed.
And now Topse is in
Pressure
the
from the
slipstream
Williams
of
and
Tidge.
Ducks as well. Tied, or at least was. Topse is glued to that rear. Let's hope we don't end up with a Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo like we did back in 2018.
So far, it's turning that way, but we never know what's going to happen. Topse is really close here in sector 2. Is he
You can
going
really
for a move
tell the pace
here?
advantage on
Yes,
these
he
tyres.
is. He's going to the inside. We know what happened with VOR
he's
and
fought
General
better
here. But Tidge
You
managed
know, you
to
can't
keep
pass
it in
through the
front.
castle. It's risky at the least.
Yeah, it's a
Remember-
shame.
He's pressuring him a lot here.
Remember, you always have to be alert on the street circuit.
Jolyon Palmer's master advice there in play. Like, they're just walking away with this. This is like a two-horse race. Tobse and Tidge.
Yeah, let's not forget that Pietrek probably has some wing damage on the right tire from that little wall tab there.
I
Anyway,
think there might have been a
Topsy
little bit
GG,
of contact there.
getting closer to Tidge.
Will he make the move on this lap? How will the defense be?
He
Where's
doesn't
he going?
have any
He's gonna make
DRS.
him go around the outside. Pulling alongside. The move's done. He's done exactly what he's needed to do, using the pace advantage of the tyres. Now all he needs to do is break that toe.
And Dux just overtook Pietrek. Nicely done, just before the braking zone.
Oh, I think to just tap the wall a little bit there.
I'm
That
still not
tops as well.
too familiar with the damage model of this game, so let's hope he doesn't have any damage and he can keep his car in the fight for P1. Ooh, that was a bad
He's
accident.
understeering.
He's
He
losing
definitely
a
is.
lot of time. I think he's got some form of damage here.
The tire difference is big though at this track, but he has to burn ERS now to stay within a second, because if he loses out on that, it's going to be a tricky
He's
race.
also locking up tires.
He's also within...
Ah,
Dux is also within a second of Tidge, so he's under pressure there from Dux too. I think we could see the gap over a second before the end of this lap.
they're both burning their batteries.
Ryan Kennedy
True.
now close to Pietrek. Getting closer, little by little.
Jan Obama's not that far back. If there's an incident, he could take the scraps here.
Ryan Kennedy just won 2/10 in the braking zone.
Pietrek really not happy with this car.
Oh, no, Ryan Kennedy loses
he's
it!
crashed!
That's his front wing gone.
Will that bring that's surely a VSC. Surely.
Should be.
Debris
No,
all
it
over the
isn't.
track.
Ryan Kennedy all over the place.
Duxie B all the way up. No enough ERS to make the move. He just
Tops.
can't get any more top speed.
Tops is more than 1 second ahead of Tidge.
1.5
he's done,
already.
yeah, he's done a beautiful job. He has
Oh,
burned
and
it.
Tidge
Tidge
has
got
oversteered.
around a little bit. That's putting behind Dux. Who
was-
has the DRS?
That was one of the most, the easiest moves for Ducks.
Oh, he's in the
and
wall
he-
again.
Yeah, it's not going
So-
well
This is turning
for
from bad
Tidge.
to worse for Tidge here.
Yeah, I think he must have damage because he is. if you go
Pietrek's
on
now
board-
bringing a big train here. We got Yeltney, Duxie, and Frederick. Boneless Cigar not that far behind. We're seeing a bit of a Jetamo situation here. Jetamo was third place around this time in the race. He pretty much got swamped coming onto the
Yeah.
back straight. We've now seen Corky gain. But what's wrong with
Repos.
Stelios here? Stelios is going slowly.
Yeah,
I think he had a bit of oversteer coming out of the castle.
He was very slow there.
They,
He's
they
just like
wave
4
yellow
cars
very
back.
quickly there. But yeah,
Yeah.
Pietrek is getting one of the biggest trains behind him.
Without this, could see him lose from P4 all the way down to P9 potentially.
This is the pain train, but different and worse. All the way down to Corky.
He's pretty much Yeltney's already
Oh,
passed.
Dux is in the wall. Duxie, Duxie, not Dux.
Ooh.
Duxie hit the wall there. He tried to pull out at the last minute and lost the car.
Oh,
These
Jan
3
Bemmers
second
gets a
time
3 second
penalties,
time
extending
penalty.
track limits.
What a cheater.
How dare he? How dare he do this? This is
How
unacceptable.
dare you? Duxie and
dare
Jan Bemmers. Duxie B has
Hey, he got
3%
two-
ERS.
Yeah,
He's
giving
had
it as well.
2 track limits warnings there on that lap.
Jan Bemmers.
Yeah,
Wow.
lap 9, 2 track limits warnings.
It's probably a double warning then, potentially.
Focus. Sam, focus.
Come on, Yeltney, you need 200% focus.
Duxie really living on the edge with his ERS currently 20%.
Finally getting back in the groove though, staying within a second of Dux.
Track extending though. That might be a warning.
Dux fairly low on his ERS, only 30% to Tidge's 70.
Oh, Dux
Oh,
in
and
the
he hit the
wall.
wall,
Dux
but
hitting the wall a little bit there with his
didn't look like
rear right.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has some damage from that. To me at least.
Hobbs GG though, looking in control of this race. And with what he's going to have probably around 5 to 6 laps to his pit window.
Now Pietrek is going to get passed by Frederick. But Pietrek also has DRS
He's also
here.
got DRS. Could
Might
we
be
see
three
that
wide.
later?
Is this free wide?
Oh, and he's
Yes,
moving
it
down the
is.
inside. Is he going to do it? No.
Yeah,
Oh, and
he's
he's
done.
round. He's round.
I got the
Pietrik's
worst.
hit the wall as well.
I got the
He's
worst
also hit the
angles
wall.
for that.
He's lost his end plate there. From bad to worse for Pietrek.
And the game basically only put me at the halo, so I could only see his left mirror, and that's it. For Pietrek.
Pietrek is really struggling now with his broken front wing.
Yeah, damage is awful on this game.
We should have it on simulation. That will make it even better.
that would
I
be-
mean, light green is the equivalent of orange on the last game.
yeah, and sometimes it's just fully green and it feels like, oh, someone's in the wall in the castle section.
Is
No,
it Dux?
just
It's
before,
Dux!
It's Dux.
Oh no! It's
Oh,
not Dux.
Frederick absolutely dive bombs Pietrek just before the castle section, and it worked.
Oh! Show!
Dux,
Show! That's got to be a safety car.
He's
He
done
is stupid. He is
I
stupid.
am stupid.
Very stupid. And
Are
it
you
is a
stupid?
safety car.
He's done the same, and he's in a Ferrari.
And now everyone is gonna pit except maybe Taj.
Pietrek has
Be
left
a
the
bit of a
session.
dumb move there.
Can we still see his car before he disappears? No.
You can easily
Aww.
you can easily go to the end now on mediums and hards. So I would pit if I was tops. But
He's coming into the
Yes,
pits. Will
yes.
Feig follow? Yes, he does. I think
Let's
he'll be
look if
bolting on the
Ta-
mediums too.
Feig would do the main menu glitch. No, he doesn't this time.
what's the main menu
Dux
glitch?
Yeltn's
He-
coming in.
Um,
Everyone's coming in here.
I saw
Except,
it.
no, only Cigar is staying out.
Mad lad. Yeah, otherwise he got the double stack. So might actually be a wise move to stay out.
Raniers,
The main menu glitch
Mario.
is I saw him do it at his first pit stop. He basically just drove into the pits, and then about 10 meters before the pit entry, he just pressed main menu so that the game slows down for him.
Truly a
Ryan
sweaty
Kennedy's
boy.
staying out. Stelios is also staying out.
Yeah, they can go to the end fine. There's no real reason to pit for them.
This is putting Bone Left in the lead of the race.
Dux pitted for a new front wing. Of course, he hit the wall on the corner before the castle section the lap before.
So one more
Good time
DNF.
for him.
We'll be seeing the same amount of finishes we saw in Club.
a few more DNFs, we all have to down our drinks.
So we will say, well, this is 3 more DNFs. We'll have to down the drink I don't have.
4.
Oh,
Right?
4.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any drinks on me either. I can pour some, but I don't want to. I'm not a
Good
commentator
point.
anyway. I'm just the Ted Kravitz of this.
The Teddy Kravitz.
You know,
If there's another lap of safety car, I'm going to get a drink, and then I'm just going to put it on Yalda Bammers, and you guys can say something interesting about him or something. I don't know.
Oh, Frederick and Ryan Kennedy are racing. We know Ryan Kennedy overtook before the line on the last safety car.
Ryan Kennedy is a bit of a naughty one, isn't he?
Yeah, he's probably going to pick up a penalty for that. I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Did you notice what he did in qualifying?
No.
He basically just slammed on the brakes before Pietrek, so Pietrek completely lost his front wing by crashing into him. And Ryan Kennedy got a 5-place grip penalty for it.
Oh, that sounds fair enough then.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a
and
silly
then
move.
that happened just before the castle section. And in the final sector, Ryan Kennedy decides to move across the track while Kolky was getting near him when he was on his hot lap. So probably an appeal from Kolky as well. Anyway, I'm going to get a drink. Be right back.
I just saw Boneless Cigar nearly plonk into the safety car at turn 1.
That would have seen a hefty penalty there, I think.
Well,
5 seconds?
I think so, and not just the penalty. I don't know if you've seen clips of people hitting the safety car in this game, but if you do that, your car just disintegrates and everything falls off. So it's a bit like the train in GTA. It just doesn't move. So not a smart idea to be too close to it. We are on Yeltsin Bammers' POV. He is doing okay. He's got a penalty though.
Track limits penalty, so he cannot serve that in the pits.
But yeah, everyone should be okay to the end from here, except Boneless Cigar.
Boneless will have to pit again.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a stretch. Those tires will be around 85% if he goes to the end, but of course it'll just be very slow. So I guess what he's hoping for is
as well. Anything after I think 75%.
Yeah. But I think he's just hoping for another safety car soon, so he can pit and maybe some other people pit again.
I am hoping for quite simply a hideous accident going into turn 1.
I think those odds are pretty high, yeah. Tobbs will be hungry to get past Boneless Cigar, because of course he knows Titch is a bit quicker.
He can't in this lap.
Talk about timing.
What drink have you gotten?
I got a Corona.
Ah, those are nice.
I didn't get Corona, a Corona. Just to be clear.
That's nice.
It's all about family.
Can I get that same helicopter view, please?
Welcome to Toretto.
I want the helicopter view.
As long as it's a Corona. See, this is a They got to remember this is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yes, and I wonder which people will be doing the same.
Look at this weaving. Look at the weaving there.
Boneless waiting to the absolute last second here.
Boneless gonna want to be helping Tidge out here.
And he's gone. And Tidge has got the jump.
Yeah, so Boneless playing the team game there. Will he hold up Tobze to let him pass?
No, he's not, because he's ran wide.
Ranier has lost out there. A penalty there for Ranier.
So.
Also, why is Frederick on the hard? Why is Kolky on the hard tires? Fresh new hard tires.
Because he is.
They like the white collar, I guess. But yeah, the top two immediately through, because Boneless Cigar just outbraked himself into turn 1.
The full, I think he left the magic
to the best of us.
Left that magic button on.
He made sure it was a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, there's a yellow!
Frederick!
It's Frederick!
He's out. Frederick!
No.
We'll see VSC for that. I don't think he's got a front wing.
I can't
Oh,
see it.
not
There's a
much of a
tree in
front
front of it.
No, he's lost his
No,
Empire.
that's
The
not
Empire is
a
missing.
virtual safety card. It's just an end.
Here we
plate
see
mission.
Ryan Kennedy, the P11 man.
Oh no, but Frederick doesn't look Leclerc.
Oh, but he's kept his wheel.
Oh,
Let's got
he's done
Cedric right
good
on the
mix-up.
exit. No VSC though.
Gorky is falling down the order, and now he's getting nearly pushed into the wall by Stelios, and then
I
Mario
think
gets it
Corky
as
might
well.
have damage, you know.
Yeah, I think Gorky may have hit the wall.
Ryan Kennedy there, making a
through the triple
move.
left. Either way, he's
Ryan
lost
Kennedy,
out there.
he's the naughty boy here. But
Naughty, naughty.
He's in the points. Yatna Bamus pressuring Bonus Cigar, and he's going to go down the inside probably.
right, dive bomb him.
Indeed, like I did to Duxie, and he gets
Leaving
past,
him not a single millimeter of space there.
as he shouldn't. It's a street track, you know. The car on the outside needs to be alert.
Tobse maintaining that gap about a second now.
Now Duxie is getting close
Duxie's
on
going to go for
bonus.
it. Is he?
No,
Six
I
better
feel
of
like
it.
Duxie B is right.
Oh, Bonus hit the wall.
I feel like Duxie's driving
Has he
with
got
a
damage?
very
Has
high
he got
downforce
damage? No,
setup.
not from what it seems. But
No, he's not. Duxie
that
was
Williams
very...
of Dux is now also pressing into Boneless Cigar. He's just backpedaling massively now.
Tom, I can tell you, I was running quite high downforce, but Duxie was very quick on the straight.
Oh, okay.
He's running.
Oh, we're
very
going to see
low.
Dux go round the outside in his
Bonus
castle
gets a
section.
penalty.
He gets a penalty there for having to take to the curb. We're seeing people go over the curb that Frederick littered with his front wing. Are we going to see any punctures here from the debris?
No, probably not. I think that's
Not
only
on
on
standard damage.
simulation damage. Which
So-
I personally think is a better, it's more realistic to get punctures from debris, but the trade-off
He's dealing with
is not
simulation
worth it.
damage.
Can Ted Kravitz make a remark?
Yes.
Stage is 1.08 seconds, now 1.1 seconds behind, so he's dropped out of the ERS. Once again, he's just not burning enough of his battery to stay with him, which is, in the long term, not a very smart move. If he,
Fastest lap, 139.513 there.
if Titch just burned 20% more, he'd be in the DRS now, and then he could save up again. But instead, he's out of
using
the
it.
draft.
Oh, he's not using it anymore.
No, he's not using enough, and that's why he's dropped out now. You can see Tops is using quite a bit more.
And Yeldemem is silently driving into P3 from what has been a pretty terrific qualifying for him, so not bad job from him.
So for those that want a comparison, the fastest lap in club was a 140.504.
Yes.
Yeah, quite a bit faster on this in this tier. And I think the fastest lap will drop a bit more, because some people will probably pit. But yeah, Tidge still not burning his battery. I am throwing things at the screen for him to just hold down the ERS button for a straight and be in the DRS, but he's not doing it.
So
Which
so currently the racing lap is about a second faster in sport than it is for club. This can drop, as we've said.
And
Someone
that's the
could have
difference
a
between club
massive
and sport.
accident. Could see a massive accident. We could still put some people on softs.
There's a huge
all
train behind
different
Boneless.
Oh yes. And Dux is getting past Duxie as well, the battle of the Duxes.
Here we go.
Ooh, Boneless. I think Boneless is going into the box. Isn't he? No, he isn't. He's just
No.
staying very wide here. And
Stelios
oh my
is
god,
very wide.
these angles, please, Colis, give me better angles.
From Daniel Ricciardo, but Granier just cuts him off. Just straight across his front end.
That's what you call a good
Still
defense.
a cleaner move than LMP2s in EERC. There, I said it.
The bar is low for that one.
Bottling Motorsport, the greatest team to ever drive. You better be
Oh my God.
racing on Saturday. I want someone to take out.
I think, I don't know if I'm racing, but the team is.
Ooh,
good.
Mario on the outside of Boneless.
Who? Oh,
He does what
there's a bit
Water
of
couldn't
contact
do.
there. Oh, and he's touched him. That's going to be more front wing damage for him.
Might be, yes.
Now Ryan Kennedy is behind
Kennedy.
Boneless.
Oh.
He does a LeVar. No, he doesn't. So far,
I
so
think-
good for Ryan Kennedy.
Tidge is listening to the stream. He's burnt a bit of his battery and he's
If
in the
if
DRS
Dennis
zone.
could, he would. Oh, Boneless bins it.
Pronto.
Boneless has
He's done
binned
the
it.
Spinella there. That'll be his entire front wing gone.
And now I reckon he's gonna crash in the final S.
Will he crash into
Probably.
Liam Rand's corner?
If he-
No, he doesn't.
If he keeps it slow, he might be able to get back
Gap
into the
is
pits.
reducing,
But it doesn't look like he
significantly
is.
for the lead.
Yeah, that's how OP the DRS is. That's why you just needed to burn the battery, then you gain.
They've both got similar amounts of battery here, but I
light
reckon
here
we
on
could
the
see a
side.
change for the lead.
No,
Because
because he's
in the
lost
next
the rear.
lap.
Maybe on the next straight.
Duckstow behind Yeltney here. He's got
No.
DRS.
Yaldavemus had a pretty good exit. Oh, but it
Not
looks
good
like
enough.
he's very slow.
Just going to drive past him like he's not even moving.
Yeah, Dux was burning a lot
I
of his
did
battery
not
there.
expect
and
that.
he's
Oh,
run
he's
into the
just hit the
wall.
wall.
Surely that's damage.
Yeah,
But it's
definitely.
enough. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It's going from bad to
He,
worse.
he made it to the pit lane.
Stelios has spun and lost his front wing.
He's also had the big spin ally.
Yes. So I'm just kicking myself that I got hit in the rear. Because I think I easy podium this race for me, but
Although, Boneless Cigar now, P12, he's behind Frederick.
And on soft tires, so maybe a fast lap.
You can see the fastest lap in the race, people.
And there's
Oh,
another
yeah,
yellow.
looks like it's
It's
Ryan.
Ryan Kennedy.
Ryan Kennedy is out of the race.
And it's a
Safety car.
safety car.
He's lost it in the
Oh
castle
yeah,
section.
that's a safety
Full
car.
Checo style.
Stelios not taking
Stelios
any
rammed
risks
into
there.
his wheel. Yeah, but Stelios doesn't have a front wing anyway, so what's the point?
So, do you reckon the leaders will pit for the soft tyre?
I'd be surprised. It depends on what Tops does.
Take a gamble for the final 8 laps of the race.
Titch
I
is
think
looking
He's
for
coming
it.
in. I reckon
Tops
that's
is
coming
coming
Oh,
in,
Topsy's
and then-
coming in.
Yeah, Tidge.
It stays
But
out.
That's
if
the opposite.
everyone goes into the box now,
Yeah, and
Tidge
now
fuck.
Tidge.
Jan
Tyres,
Bemis
he's
isn't.
going for the soft tyres.
Yaldavemus is. Duck's
going
got
on
a
that road,
5-second time
AlphaTauri.
penalty, and a lot of people are going into the box. But
The
Tidge
AlphaTauri
and
now
Yaldavemus-
clad with the soft tyre. This could spell trouble for Tidge.
Well,
However,
only 3
Tops
cars
has
decided
got
to
to
carry
pass
on.
3 cars to take the lead.
it's interesting. If you stay out in this situation, you need to hope that everyone else stays out as well.
This
Because-
was the issue we had in club.
It's a 50-50
We
situation.
stayed out on the mediums. We had 2 people pitting for softs that were marginal, which were a fair bit quicker. You know, Tom on his nice soft tyres, but in the end they ended up tripping over each other and taking each other out of the race pretty much.
Yeah.
In my defense, I couldn't do shit to what happened to me.
No, you were just taken
just
out.
like
I was a passenger.
flew in.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. Of course, track position is not a bad thing to have. I think I would have done the same as Tidge. But on the other hand, if you're leading as Tops was, you know, if you stay out, then Tidge is gonna pit. So it's a tricky position to be leading in such a case.
Anything
However,
can
he
happen
has-
at this point.
He has got a large pace advantage over these 3 cars.
He does.
Yeah.
It will be quite huge. You can see Tops is trying to burn his fuel.
You
And that's
think?
why in VOR you underfuel, because you know there's going to be 20 safety cars.
Which
Up till
was the
now,
mistake I made as well. I just don't bother with fuel. I end up with about 4 laps extra fuel at the end.
Yeah,
that's what
same.
You got.
We don't have rich mix this year.
Ryan Kennedy has left the session. Up to now, I've overfueled by half a lap, but that ended up
way
being
too
2
much.
or 2.5 laps in the end.
This race I underfueled by a lap, and I think I still would have had plus 1.5 or so.
Yeah.
Because this, you know, you gain so much fuel under the safety car. Tops is looking all over Mario, isn't he? in
Yeah.
5th gear, just revving it out. His engine's gonna blow up soon. Don't do this in our
Honda
factory,
engine
kids.
isn't the most reliable.
That's
Well, compared
Cody's
to
right there
previous
for you.
years.
This
However,
is-
the Honda engine is still the worst engine in my team, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cody's is
We
not
censor
very
that.
accurate.
This is a representation of bottling motorsport. Seems like we always do this as well, because our engine blows up every race.
You better be racing, Dennis.
Yeah.
I'm in an LMP2. I want to race someone at the back of the pack.
Yeah. I'll race. But I can only race on Saturday, so I'll have to.
Wait, isn't the real Le
It's only
Mans
an 8-hour
this
race.
weekend?
It is, yes.
And then you're going to do a virtual one.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, but why not watch the... Look, I get that you want to do a virtual 24
Oh, you're
hours
not gonna
on Le
watch
Mans,
all
but-
24 hours, are you? So just watch when you're not in the car.
Okay, fair enough. You got me there. Well, I'll be in Greece, so I'll think
Oh.
of it.
Going
Why not?
anywhere nice in Greece?
Of course.
Oh, that's nice. It's a touristy place, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
I've been
went
there
to
2
Athens.
times. It's a good place, great food, great people, great scenery. I will send a
Went to
picture.
Athens, got shouted at by taxi drivers. Had various football supporters being.
Okay,
Sorry,
don't look at the Twitch chat right now because that's not true.
I don't have Twitch open, so you're lucky.
Do I?
Good thing.
I'm going
Keep
to
it close.
Nijmegen, so that's always also a beautiful destination.
Come again?
But, I'm going to Nijmegen.
Oh,
Not
nice,
quite close,
nice,
but,
nice.
So look at
Safety
the Twitch
car.
chat.
Safety car is pretty late.
Yeah.
We were already in sector 3 when it said, "Oh yeah, I'm out.
Bernd Mailander was
I'm head
unsure
out."
about what to do.
Straight along with yeah.
I feel
But,
like Jelde Bemis is going to get the advantage here because he's very good at restarts usually. But let's say
Fourth
what we're
gear
top
is
C.
high.
So let's see. Could we see an incident between Tidge and the Alabama's?
That would be fantastic. I mean,
It's just going.
Oh, Tops
And
is
Tops is
overtaken
already
from
on
behind,
Mario.
surely.
Oh, but
yeah.
Huh?
Come on,
Wait, that-
Yeltney,
that
come on,
was weird.
just take him out.
Topsy on the
Topsy around the
outside of
outside.
Mario.
Easy move.
Topsy's already in
Tops.
P3.
Topsy is making us. Oh, it is touched Alabama's.
Oh,
and now
Jelde Bemis has a very bad exit there.
I think that's from the contact from Topsy there.
No, not
No.
necessarily. It
I
could
think
be.
he got a little surprised by it, and that's why he had a.
Hopping
Oh, the
up
two
there.
Alfa Romeos were side by side. Ranya's getting squeezed out there. Now Duxie
Oh,
going on the
Duxie's
inside.
making the move on Mario there.
Not quite happening.
Corky though, watching from a.
Stelios!
Ooh, big send.
Have we just
And
seen
now
it?
Duxie. Oh no, never mind.
Tidge though struggling with those mediums compared to Topsy's soft tires.
Looks
Yeah,
to
this
me like
looks-
Topsy does not have any damage from the collision between him and Jelde Bemis.
He's
No,
still
I'd be
on the
surprised.
he's still on the pulse there.
Car
Still got
appears to be on rails.
Yeah.
Fresh softs are very good. And
We've seen this as well in club. The soft
Oh,
tires
Frederick
were very
retired.
good.
We're getting close to the unwritten drinking
Guaranteed
rule.
points now, so
he retired on track.
He did?
As in,
boy,
Oh.
naughty boy.
Boy.
his car is still driving.
Yeah, I see.
So I
But
don't know
that,
what
that
that's
probably
for the
means
lead
there's no
here.
safety car.
Burning that ERS, very
Topsy,
good. Here we go,
Topsy.
Topsy's alongside here. Can he get the move done into turn one?
Looks like it, yeah.
Signed, sealed, and delivered there.
Very nice.
Sometimes you just got to lick the stamp and send it.
Nice.
Surely Tidge is gonna try it, but he's
Did a
hit the
little.
wall.
He doesn't have DRS.
no, it's the second lap. But yeah, just too
And
far.
he's
He hit the
gonna get
wall.
now.
Tires
He's
are
gonna
not
have
good
a lot
enough.
of pace in those tires. We've got to make sure he doesn't burn them out. He's only got 4 laps.
Persegili in chat, my prediction was correct.
Well, don't celebrate too early. There are still five castle sections to go.
Famaso
his
under
prediction.
pressure. He's coming, the new train.
His prediction was, if this race is as chaotic as it was in Spain, all the finishers will score points. That was the prediction. Oh, that was very close to the wall from Titch there. Very close. It's really driving on the limit here.
Well, maybe he wants to stay in the DRS, which is understandable, but...
Javi's on the limit, huh?
Titch is on the limit, huh?
That's not helping. The gap just keeps getting bigger.
Well, yeah, but it's a huge tire advantage. He wants to stay with him, but I don't think it's happening. So he just needs to take his second place now. And
I wonder
to the end.
if Duxie can overtake Mario and Yaldabamas before the end.
He is burning a lot of ERS. It's not very economic with it, but he has got a good run.
Topsy though with a 1:39.0.
Passes Mario before the braking zone.
1.5 seconds quicker than the fastest lap.
Yeah. Yeah, the false.
Man that finished, I think, quite low down.
Keegan says, "I will die" when Topsy parks it in turn 1. Yeah, it looks like Topsy has this in the bag.
Yeah.
The only real...
Hey, it ain't over till it's over.
The only enemy he has is himself.
And the castle section.
And
so Duxie is looking for a podium here, even though I've biffed him off on lap 4. He's recovered nicely. I don't know if you guys saw that.
You're telling me you have Dennis
I have Dennis Duxie, yes. I don't know if it was on stream, but I gave him a good punt.
How did I miss this?
I don't think I caught it too, so
I feel sad now that
is that a good thing?
Dennis doing the full Dennis.
Oh, it's not. I gave him a reasonable dive bomb and a bit of a touch as well. So I'm sorry to him about that, but in my defense, he did it to me 2 laps before. So what comes around. He is looking for Yeltny now, running a bit wide. He doesn't want to get a penalty.
Poor exit there.
Yeah, but the DRS is huge. This seems a bit too far though, especially with his ERS situation. But he doesn't need to overtake. He can just stay in this position.
Dux appears to be pretty close to Kolky, but Kolky has DRS as well. Sorry for the viewers back home because my microphone decided to cut out again, so that's why you saw the main menu for a bit.
Stelios round through Morane.
Is that boneless? It's boneless.
It's boneless. He's without a front. No, he's kept out of the wall, I think. I mean, he's just gone wide out of that one.
And he's being the laggy boy now.
Tobbs is, I think, starting to struggle on my softs there.
Thomas turned on his webcam microphone.
So we're seeing the gap further.
Oh, someone in the wall! It's Dux.
It's Dux?
Dux hit the wall.
He's not in the wall yet, but that train is falling. It ran with another.
No, Dux had a big slap on the wall. He lost the rear.
Duxie does not need to overtake Yeltny here. He will get a point. He will get 3rd place regardless of the situation here. But this will see him drop all the way down, I believe, potentially to. Let's get the gaps here. Oh god, I've lost the overlay.
P8 at the moment.
See him drop to P8.
P8?
I think.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
But I think Dux is damage, so that's good for Yeltny.
He can stay down below P7, but Stelios is all over the back of him.
Yeah.
Well, his ERS situation isn't great. Dux harvesting here.
Yeah, Dux, he hit the wall and it looks like he may have rear wing damage or something, because his back end is all over the shop. Or his tires are just overheated. That's a possibility as well.
Why not both?
Does he make a move here? I believe he's too far back, but
yeah,
he's keeping the pressure on. Will he keep it?
Look at that battery of Duxie. It's
Yeah, he's
only
burning too much.
13%. Yeah.
He was burning on the straight when he wasn't going for a move. Like there's no point in doing that because now he was lifting off. You know, so you're just wasting your ERS.
I had that a few times during the race, running out of deployment.
Mario is getting close to Duxie as well, even though he has worse tires.
Corky as well. Pressure there. Stelios is not that far behind.
At this point, Corky's at the wall.
Corky's at the wall. He's
No.
off the front wing.
Big hit on the wall there.
Stelios went through and
wingless
ghosted.
there.
Big hit. Hopefully I can keep it out of the wall here, or just about.
It's great news for Yeltny again.
This'll
That's true.
put Corky P10 with a lap to go.
Almost certainly, it'll be interesting to see if he decides to stay out because only one lap anyway.
Set the
But,
fastest lap now from
this
the
will be sketchy now through the S's with Ranyes. Oh, they nearly hit. But Ranyes goes through.
Boneless, luckily, will be encountering him on the straight. But we move now to the final lap of the race. Duxie has used all his overtake there. He was on 2%.
He is boxing.
10%. But he
Yeah,
has
this is-
DRS. He should save it up.
Save
But
it
he
for the
doesn't.
last lap.
He should
save
have
for the
saved
final
it
straight.
for the last straight.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't need to overtake, but he needs to watch that Mario doesn't get past him.
Yeah.
Although Mario doesn't have much more battery at all. She has less as he... Someone
Mario
made a
is here just giving it his all to try and get past. He's going to make a move here, I think.
goal. Yeah, not
Duxie
quite.
makes his car wide. Just enough to keep Mario
Playing the
behind
right
him.
Putin music, please.
Yeah, the mediums seem to be better at this stage. This is scary for Duxie because he
that
needs
gap
to...
in the lead is 2.9 seconds.
Yeah, but Duxie needs to stay within the DRS desperately, otherwise he's gonna drop off the podium. But he's looking like he's gonna manage to do that.
Mario pressure here, but Duxie's
Okay.
still burning. A bit of overtake throughout the exit.
Oh, and that's
Yellow
yellow.
flag.
It's
It's
Ranyes.
Ranyes.
Ranyes is
Oh,
spotted.
Ditch!
and Titch
Penalty.
gets a 3-second time penalty.
It doesn't matter.
This
Does
is-
not matter.
Oh.
Still
Aw,
finished second.
I was getting excited.
Gap's 3 seconds now as Tubbs makes his way down the final straight to take victory. And that's it, he's over the line. He has won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with Tidge
Ooh,
second and Duxie B in third place.
looks like Mario can't overtake him anymore.
Yeah,
Stelios
let's see how far Yeltny
P6.
drops. He drops down to P5. The gap very slow there. So our top three are Tubbs, Tidge, and Duxie B.
I think this is Duxie's first podium actually, isn't it? In season 4.
It's only been 3 races.
In this season, yes.
Corky going to the medium tires because you never know.
Why not?
Here comes the fastest lap of the race. From
No, he's
14.
gonna do donuts. Is
Please
he?
reverse over the line. Please reverse over the line.
He just wanted to slow right down.
Mad lads.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
the Azerbaijan Grand Prix from
Indeed.
Ford.
And what a race it was.
Ranyes,
Yes.
reigning driver of the day.
Well, I think I
okay.
can speak for everyone when I say Topsy GG is the driver of the day here.
I don't agree. I think the guy called Dennis did a great job, you know?
Denol is the driver of the season.
True.
Yes.
Keegan says GG still said we had no Dutch glory at all. I
Yeah,
can
sorry,
agree.
Keegan. So if next time, make sure I don't get hit in the rear, yes? So
Yes.
maybe I can do good.
You'll be seeing British Glory again next week in club.
Yeah,
Well, I won't be there, Pimp. So you're lucky.
Probably going to put it in the Wall of Champions. So.
It's really great that you can't leave the session anymore. Anyway, I think that's it for today's stream.
Not even an interview of Tops.
Oh, he is here actually.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me ask him. I didn't see his name. Top CGG. Interview.
We need an interview from the man of very few words, I think, of Thig.
Dog is it's kicking off in sport general. Let me say it that way.
It is.
There are some very angry people.
Top CGG says I can try though, so let's carry him in.
Dog saying to Stelios that he's a idiot, that he should go to club or leave the league completely.
Okay, here's Top CGG. Hello there.
Hey.
Well, congrats on the win.
Thanks a lot.
We saw that you had a very good battle with Fight there, and just before the last safety, just at the last safety car, we saw that you guys had to choose between staying out and going into the pits. How did that feel?
I was kind of scared that anyone else pitted, but luckily nearly everyone except for 2 or 3 cars pitted, so I was quite fast, right behind
Mario.
Mike. Yeah, exactly. And then I could make use of the new softs. Luckily, it paid off.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I think this is your first win, isn't it?
Second race, first win, yeah.
Are you planning on winning more?
Of course.
I
That's
think
the plan.
I think Dennis wants to say something about that.
Well, next week I won't be there, so you can win. But hopefully after that, no more wins for you. For me, but
Yeah.
yeah, good race, man. How was your qualifying? Because you were quite a bit off time, but you were faster in the race.
I think the best I could have done was a 0.6, so I was really I'm missing the word. I didn't expect him to drop a 0.3, so that was a really fast time. I wouldn't have done that qualifying.
Well, I mean, well, you were 3/10 off what you think you could have done, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But and still got P2, so. But then yeah, in the race you were a lot quicker. So good job on that. And I was just, what was going through your mind in the safety car when you were considering pitting or not? Because I wouldn't have pitted.
I thought that more people pitted, or at least I hoped. And I knew that the softs are going to be a lot faster, even though they have to last 8 rounds, I guess. Because Pike would have been on 13, 14, even 16 old laps, old mediums. So I just took the risk and it paid off. Quite happy with that.
Yeah, good job. Well,
Yeah.
that's all I have to say. But,
Good job. I don't know if
Thanks a lot.
Chris has any questions or.
it's off to the pub.
Well,
Doesn't sound like.
Always great, these interviews.
I
Never
can't think
wrong.
of anything off the top of my head.
Anyway, thank you very much for the interview and see you again next week.
Yep, you're welcome.
Cheers.
Goodbye. You
So,
want to interview Taj? Get
the man,
Man
with
of
the-
three
very
words.
few words.
Yes.
I think that's a risky one. So let's just keep that in reserve for when he wins. I think that's the best moment for the interview with Fike. Anyway, let's round up this stream. Thank you very much for watching again. It was a very eventful race, just as usual, of course. Next week, we're back on Monday for the Club Canada race with no other than Jan Wemmers, Dog, and maybe Dennis. You never know. He's the Teddy Kravitz of VOR. And
Get ready to see me in this commentary box again after I win that race.
And
I'm
back
gonna read
on
those words.
Wednesday night for the sport race of Canada. Hopefully we see you there again. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.